Conflict. It's something that's impossible to avoid. Most people, especially in these times, go to great lengths to move around it, even if it means becoming someone other than themselves in the process. And because of this, many individuals will look at the title of this video and ask, why conflict? Why use that as something that drives you? The answer is simple. Not much in life can be accomplished without some form of conflict. And when someone hears this term, they are quick to envision soldiers wading through a war-torn landscape, squaring off against the other faction, with nothing but bloodlust and battle cries as they make their final stand. Well, that's not what I'm talking about. To be clear, I'm focusing more on every little challenge a person has to face in their daily life. A great battle definitely meets the criteria, but all the macho stuff is going to be put off to the side for now. So take some time and think about every moment that tests you, no matter how great or minuscule. This can be something as simple as doing the dishes when you just don't feel like it. That example was pretty light in terms of difficulty, so maybe you still aren't quite grasping the concept. These ritualized activities are easy to write off as going through the motions. A better place to focus would be during the times that you get stressed out, when those uncomfortable feelings set in and the temptation to flee or hide takes hold. The funny thing about these situations is that there is no real danger. It may feel like there is, but it's usually just the body reacting to stress. And this has a lot to do with living in modern times, specifically existing in an environment that lacks any true threat on a regular basis. So what's left is having a survival response kick in at unnecessary times. How many individuals act as though their world is being turned upside down when it comes to asking someone out? It's easy to laugh at such an example, but it does happen. It's almost as if the thought of being rejected is comparable to a violent situation. Yeah, it is as ridiculous as it sounds. To be fair, there are times when these small instances could lead to violence. But it's not guaranteed. Maybe it's a situation where you need to confront someone. It could be due to a friend betraying the other in some way, and you are either the victim or the antagonist in this scenario. So what it comes down to is you possibly seeking this person out, or they are looking for you. Whichever side of that dilemma you're on doesn't matter. Anxiety can take over due to the fear of that confrontation. Not knowing what will happen, but overthinking what might occur. By now you may be wondering, how can someone use this to better themselves? It must be understood that conflict is a very broad thing. It's not just an external clash, it's also internal, a mindset. And once this is realized, a door of opportunity will open. Whenever these uncomfortable moments are presented, there will be a choice. You can do your best to avoid them, or they can be treated as a challenge that must be conquered. It's amazing how a slight change in mentality can cause such a drastic transformation in one's life. Being able to go from timid or passive to someone that says to themselves, if I face this, if I overcome this, it will make me stronger. But, as with many things in life, this will come with risk. And God forbid doing anything risky, right? Just remember how much gets done when no one takes action. Or better yet, how great it feels deep down inside when you don't succeed because you lacked courage. The choice is right there, so I invite you to embrace conflict.